mentions in her book. So basically, she will try to engage me in argument because this is predictable behavior. This is what she understands. She understands that she can argue with me, then there will be silence, and we resume normal relationship of mother and daughter in this household. But this is not how I want to run these things, because obviously anger is not healthy. It's very addictive, it's toxic, it gives you sense of especially for me, Libra, like righteousness, like I have valid point and I'm gonna tell you across what I mean, and you need to hear me, and I'm gonna raise my voice. There is a rush, there is a excitement, there is like I'm finally gonna get listened to. People will listen to me. This is the only time I get outcome, or by crying. Rarely people kind of listen to me when I'm calm. But that's again another story. There's so many stories. Anyway, yes, she provokes me still. So she's trying her counter moves to engage me into the old familiar pattern. And I must say that sometimes I do still get engaged, especially when the words cut deep. She can be very hurtful, and she's my mother, and I can't even stress enough the how that relationship impacted me as an adult. The conditional love, the lack of trust, lack of feeling safe, constantly choosing who I am to protect here, overprotect, whose responsibility is it, um, take stuff on myself that isn't mine, um, or completely detach or run away from people because it becomes too much, because they want too much from me. So it's just constant push and pull dynamics in this stuff, and that's how my relationship with my mother um, created who I am today. And I'm obviously very aware of those patterns now, and I can act on them. But I wanted to mention also, yeah, I think the triangulation bit. So triangulation means there's more than one person, two people involved in that dance of anger, in that pattern. So um, it usually takes two people, and they keep whatever one person says and the other reacts is predictable. It's something they engage, it's normal. Now, one person changes the moves, the other tries to pull it in to bring it to familiar and resume the previous pattern. So you have to, as a person, stay really strong if you want to break that pattern, break that cycle. You have to keep building a habit of not getting involved in the pattern again, which is constant work because that one person might never change. Um, my view is that my mother will never change. She will always have something to say to attack me, and unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And it has to be me who has to choose different all the time. So there is responsibility. If you don't want to get involved in that pattern again, you have to take charge of yourself. But triangulation. So yes, so triangulations, I was involved with it with my father and my mother. When there was my sister involved, I was stepping back. I don't know if it was self-preservation. I felt that my sister and me weren't really friends. We weren't, I think she was, I mean, at the time, I believed that she was resenting me. We didn't have good relationship. There was a huge gap between us. So I didn't feel like I need to protect her. I just stepped away, detached from the situation completely. With my father, I was protecting him. Then, when I had plenty of friendships when I was growing up, as a Libra, I would want to be liked by everyone. I had people-pleasing tendencies already, and I had no boundaries.